And one. Happy Zantiro. Welcome again to another episode of the Baka Den. This is your host, Baka Den, live from the Northern Mariana Islands. Hope you guys are having a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you continue to stay amazing. It is Saturday night. You feeling the fever tonight? Because everything is out of sight and everything's a delight. Yo, this is your boy, Baka Den, live from the Northern Mariana Islands. Hope you guys are having a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you continue to stay amazing. So yeah, this is actually the first time that we've ever done something like this before. We got the squad here tonight. First time ever here on stream. We are doing the Baka Den Baka-cast. Officially calling it the Baka-cast. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. It's a crazy moment in time because I never would have expected to do something like this. But I've been wanting to get this project going since the start, since the very beginning of I'd say, yeah. Hey, it's not a Baka Chica sipping podcast. Since 19 to Naki, man.
Yeah, bro.
Oh man.
I was not expecting to drop into a podcast at all, but since I'm here then.
All
Just
right.
vibe with us, Mike. Just vibe with us.
Yeah. Enjoy the moment for tonight. We got this is the first ever podcast, and it goes without saying, how could I forget to get start. How could I forget to introduce some of the grooviest peeps out there in the Northern Mariana Islands, on the other side of the world. We got so up here on the top left, we got our boy Ragnazard, rocking the Baka Den jacket right now.
Hey, first of all, this shit is what you call swag, man. You know, this lovely penguin demon slayer motherfucking jacket, bro. You can get this on his merch store anytime, man. Got this in a couple, weeks or so, and this shit was like a great investment for me. And don't worry, Mr. Simon did not pay me to say any of this, so don't worry, there are no laser pointers in my area. But one thing's for sure, this is what you call fucking drip, man. This shit is where it's at. Bro. Here's the best part. This shit is fat, bro. It's actually pretty dope.
I'm afraid to show the original lore of the Baka Swag. If you guys have seen my Reddit, do not go looking through my Reddit. You do not want to see the cursed content that is the Reddit. Oh god.
Too spicy.
All right. Up next here on the in the middle screen here we have our good friend Sir Taga, also known as Taga Bantai, also known as our resident Yoru maid. Yeah. Dude, if you guys were wondering about those sick plays that happened last night, that was all him. The ulti shift. And then also the disrespect of the last part, that was all him, man. Crazy Yoru plays, man. So if you're looking for somebody to fill your 5-man slot, definitely get this guy on your team. Can't go wrong. All right. Up next, on the top right, we have our good friend Sync. Hi Sync. If you guys know, you may have seen his appearance in some of my TikToks. He's also one of the cameramen for the Baka Den. So yeah, we got High Seek right here.
What's up?
All right. And last but not least, we have Jack the Booth, man, right down here to my right.
The booth.
Yeah.
It's because I have not been on I have not once Baka Den in little months. Because I've been waiting for
Don't worry about it. You hear
now? I'm here now. I exist.
You're here now. Looks like we got another guest appearance. We have Ryuki up on the Vodka-cast. Oh boy, this is. we got a stacked team tonight. Hey
Like,
yo,
we might want to start locking people out. It's already because we might get too much people coming in. Yo.
well we got special guest appearances. I think this is
This is enough.
Yeah, this is
We'll
enough.
save more.
How do we lock?
Save more for next
How the hell do we lock this?
The unexpected jam for prepared after little months.
Yo, Snuggy, what is good? Welcome to the Baka-cast. How you doing, my dude? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. I'm sorry I couldn't accept your. I'm so sorry I couldn't accept your invite earlier. But that was because I was setting up for the podcast here. But I'm glad you got to stop by. I hope you're doing good, my friend. Snuggy and Omar are one of our mods here on the stream, and they've been really helpful throughout this throughout the last 4 years. And 4 years, holy shit, man! 4 years.
Yo, I don't want to make you sound old, Mr. Simon, but 4 years, that's almost as long as I was in college.
Can we not talk about me being old? I'm like,
How we start? You being old? Okay, why not?
it's like my age. I feel like my age just was just revealed out of thin air.
It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to admit it. It's okay. You already know.
Don't worry about it.
Ray, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're having a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you stay amazing. I think we are good right now in terms of spots. I think this is
a solid comp.
This is good for
A very solid comp.
the Baka-cast. Hey, this guy, look at this guy tricking out with the background. Yo, he was prepared for this. Why do you look
Horrible in calculus though.
Why do you look more like a teacher than I am? Man? I'm like,
It's the glasses.
The glasses. Are you sure it's not anything else besides the glasses?
I was like, this guy.
In shorts, my boy. How professional are you? I'm in shorts, baby.
It was like business casual.
Not a webcam, but once I get something out,
I know. You guys remember when I had the green screen back in the day? Oh, that was a wild time.
You gotta upgrade to nitro for your own custom back.
Yeah.
You want to upgrade to nitro? No.
No, hell no. I'm not doing
Then
that.
why did you then how come you have the custom background?
Speaking of which,
This
if
is
you're on
the
the Baka,
default.
speaking of which, if
Oh,
you
that's
are
the
on the Baka Den and you want to help support the the Baka Den and you have nitro yourself, don't forget that you can actually if you have nitro yourself, you can boost the server, and if there's one server you want to boost up, right, consider the Baka Den. You can't go wrong. We got a lot of groovy kicks here in the stream.
I was gonna be a dick and say, don't do the Baka Den.
Don't do the Baka. Hey yo. Alright.
Be a dick.
But on the real though, we were supposed to be thinking about topics of what to talk about for the stream. So this is actually the planning phase of our podcast, if you will.
Episode 0.
Episode 0, yeah. This is not the official. This is not the official Baka-den podcast, and we will save a
It's
recording.
the pilot cast.
We will save a recording of this on stream. So
Yo, I'm down to like watch this shit when I go to work.
all right.
Listen to my dumb ass on the internet.
Oh god.
The most degenerate content out there. You came here watching at 9 a.m. Saturday night. You could be anywhere. You could be anywhere in the world, and you chose to stay here. I appreciate you guys. Fake movie, guys.
That's called being entertaining.
See, Kokoro is happy. That's why you should watch the Baka-den channel.
Like,
Yo, damn! Where's your rant? Where's your rant? Let's
Rant
go.
by
Let's go.
rant?
Let's get the next
Say
one.
hi.
I was like, yo, we're really busting out the.
That's my wife.
I gotta bust out my penguin shoulders, man. Cause why not? Oh man.
What's our initiative?
Everybody here is flexing their
9.
plushies, and here I am with mine.
Not 6.
Especially like I still keep him. I still keep him around. I like penguins. You guys know I like penguins.
It's on the merch, baby.
You guys know that a lot of my logos fall around penguins. Yeah, this is essentially our planning phase. So, you know,
Like episode 0.
yeah, like literally episode 0. Like, where did we start?
Don't worry about it. We'll just let it snowball from there.
No,
Alright.
no, why? We just need improv. Improv is key.
Yeah,
you're-
bro.
He's correct.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
Improv is trust.
So what's interesting about a lot of podcasts, they start with one topic. Like we
And
can,
then, like,
we can
they'll-
probably start one now, and we can keep it simple, and we can start about dinner.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
I swear, like regarding like fucking Himawari curry, dude, shit. I always order that shit. I have like a soft spot for it. Like every time I go to that damn restaurant, I'll just order that shit straight off the bat because that curry just slaps.
Cool. Now, I've had my fair share of curry myself. What would you say would be your preferred curry? Do you prefer it spicy or do you prefer like mild? This is also a question for you guys in the chat as well.
Yo, in my opinion, like I want mine spicy, but just not too much. Like there's like it should have that kick, but it's not to a point where I want to drink a lot of water and all that.
Make mine hot enough for me to shit.
Let's say mild. Mild's
Okay.
good. Cause like
Alright.
I want to like experiment from time to
Instant,
time.
instant bathroom.
We are doing the podcast, so please limit for anyone that's entering into the podcast, please ask permission before you
That is a 9/11.
but this is
Or
a
you
good
No,
can
9:30.
make like a room. Just say
Actually,
make it a room.
those are my
In the
sisters.
event,
Oh, Lil.
It's like,
in the event, you know.
Alright.
Just saying.
Wait, is there a way I can hold on? Let me see. I need to check my settings real quick.
alright.
So, spicy chicken
I think
curry.
what we can do is
It's fine.
We can make like a private room.
I do like
Yeah, for sure.
I do like spice. I don't like spicy, if you will. Like
yeah, like I kind of follow your boat as well, Simon. Where it's just not. I want it bearable, but it, where it's not to a point where I start like vomiting and all that, like or drinking too much water because of it.
It depends, like, what am I feeling on that day, honestly. But most of the time, it's mild. Cause like, like
Alright.
when you have like the sides, when you have like the spices on the side for you to just dip it on, they're like, okay, maybe do I want too much or do I want less? That's from
Just make it really hot.
oh man.
just to make it really.
That reminds me. If I'm not mistaken, Jeff, you created something called the fireball. You want to explain to us what
Yes.
exactly that is?
Oh,
Shit tastes great.
man.
Right?
Never really thought that I would, give away the recipe this day.
Hey, at least, I'm not.
It's only like shared with the people he taught.
I'm not
Yeah.
asking you to drop the recipe for brownies, man. I gotta tell you, man. I don't know what is up with like. Have you guys seen TikTok comments, man? They're wild, man. Like every comment that you see on the bottom will ask you like, here's the recipe for brownies, and here's how you make it.
You're gonna use the microwave?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
God damn it. Hold on.
Honestly, TikToks are kind of like scuff, man. Sometimes, like, I don't mind it, but like for the most part, they'll tell you to do one thing, but it's kind of the case of easier said than done. I was like, all right, it looks great on video, but I hope to God whatever I'm doing on video actually works. Like, there are some hacks that are, they work, but there are some hacks where just straight up ridiculous, man.
Oh man, that reminds me. I did see one like 2 years ago where there was this hack. You can actually take cake mix plus a McFlurry, but you pop that shit into a microwave and it actually turns into like a sort of cake, if you will. Now, yeah, I
I moved my shades hearing that.
I don't know how to go about it. It's just the idea. The idea behind it sounded great, and then it's funny because I'm gonna reference food theory, because this is where it all came to play. I love watching food theory. Shouts out to Matt Pat, without a doubt. He did this analysis of food theory where he wanted to try it out himself, but apparently, he debunked it because for some reason, even if you put cake mix into a McFlurry, it misses the key. I guess you could say there's a lack of consistency.
I thought like one of the key things about like making cake in general is like the form of yeast and all that. Like they just got a fucking McFlurry, bro. That doesn't make sense at all.
I tried to make a cookie. I ended up making an entire cake.
Well, what was that? I do know one thing. Like, technically, you don't need you don't need to put egg into cake mix. And I've always wondered about that because cake mix is usually store bought. It's processed already, and it recommends you to use egg for your cake mix. But it turns out you actually don't need to use cake mix. I was like 2 years old when I found that out.
Right.
Still want to
Usually
put egg in there.
I thought the egg is like there to add on the fluff and all that when it comes to making cake.
That's what I thought too. I'm not much of an
It's
expert.
what's in the egg, not the egg itself, apparently. There's an ingredient inside cake mix that specifically comes from eggs.
Really?
That gives it the fluff, yeah.
Okay.
Ah, I see. So it's a catalyst.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect the fluff.
There's still cake in
Oh,
my
cake.
freezer.
All this talk about cakes making me a bit hungry.
Can't have any of mine.
Bro, legit, we just stopped by Winchell's not too long ago.
They don't have cake, they just have donuts.
Man, it would be nice to talk about because when we talk about donuts, there's not much donut shops. There's not much donut shops here in
Donut
Saipan.
shops.
Donut shop. My accent is going down.
Shops.
Ray Ray,
Shops.
thank you so much again for the follow. Welcome again to the Baka-cast. I hope you're enjoying your stay here. Yeah.
No more Yoda.
No more Yoda. Rip the Yoda.
Say goodbye to Yoda.
Oh no, not baby
Never
Yoda.
forget it.
Rip.
It was
Never
fun
forget
when
it.
it was
Yoda
fun when it
spaghetti.
lasted.
Rip.
I realized his
the
picture's
Yoda.
Leo.
F in the chat. Oh yeah, bro, Abe, bro. The Boof knows the real religion, bro, of the Unga Bunga, the Ungala tribe, bro. He's part of the Ungala Honganga tribe.
Oh man.
Very
Woo,
much
woo,
has
woo,
those,
woo,
now I only understand that too well. I praise the ignorant buttons. I praise just running in. That is my only
Testament's pretty
strategy.
OP, actually.
I'd say okay. Here's a question for you guys. Like, if you were to introduce somebody who has never gamed before, what would be the one game you would introduce them to get them to like?
Any
Ooh.
game that's not, like, competitive.
That's already downhill.
That's like you-
Any game that's not competitive.
Throw that shit out the window.
Pokemon.
Like, I would introduce them to competitive if and only if they are willing to fight me.
If they're willing to fight, yeah. But Ryuki has already put his money on the line. Like he's already.
No, I would say it would be I would put either FPS, Pokemon, or some kind of just casual game. Those would be-
Make them play Monster Hunter.
I'd say an RPG is good. Like Final Fantasy, Pokemon's like something to pass the time.
I mean,
Actually,
you put in a lot of hours
like-
for.
in regards to like video game suggestions, I'm kind of leaning towards Boof and like Dale's opinion about having on what game to start, especially RPGs. Especially those RPGs where there's like mostly text and just basic instructions. You can just put two and two together and just follow a story. Some RPGs have like game mechanics, but that's where like a lot of them that have like basic tutorials that help you follow along and all that. Have you guys played Octopath Traveler? To me, like it has
That is actually that is a really nice
That is
game.
what.
I have not
the-
played it, but it's been on my list to play for a while.
the
I
graphic
really
storyline is
like
just
it.
chef's kiss right there.
Right?
Yeah, and not only that, the story branches out within the members of the party, and I love the combat system because it's really intuitive. It can help, it helps people that are very fresh to gaming just get a hands-on experience on what it is to know about critical thinking in video games as well. Some video games look brain dead on paper, but a good portion of them turns on the neurons. Hence, there's a bit of critical thinking there, and that's where RPGs come in.
Bro, I remember when Bravery Default came out. That was for Bravery Default 2. Man, the
Yo,
drop
you
system.
played that?
Very
Yo,
Default.
one of my favorite games too.
That's a throwback within a throwback, man. Bravely Default was a
Bravery
great
Default
series.
2. Holy shit, dude! I was having so much fun with it. I need to finish it, but in the short span I played, I fucking love it, dude. I still want to. It's still on my hit list to finish. Hopefully, I can get it on PC. So.
The game I'm playing right now is The Division, and props to Jeff again for helping me reinforce, my scheduling for it, because it was actually one of my games on, my wish list to play as well. And then when Jeff, told me about it, I was heavily motivated to try again. To me, that game is kind of it's just like any Tom Clancy third-person shooter, but it has a mix of MGS5 vibes to it, but mostly. It comes full circle because the game takes place in the pandemic, but instead of COVID, it's called the dollar virus. It's a really cool game and you should try it out. Although it can get grindy because just like Borderlands, it's a looter shooter. But after you take the time to just do minor bits of grinding and story, it's actually a really fun game. And in the late game, it's actually smooth sailing because the game the developers found a way to balance the late game, which makes any new player after post game, once they reach post game, it's a lot easier to farm later game loot. Bro, I just got post game a couple days ago and I'm already gear score 275. Credits to Jeff for helping me out get there. Yeah, that's one of the games I'm still finishing up. I just gotta do collectibles and I should be done and max out some gear here and there.
All this talk about Tom Clancy has made me realize, man, it would be nice to see another either a new series or a remake of Splinter Cell. You guys remember Splinter Cell?
Oh,
Yo, I remember that. Hell yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I played the shit out of Chaos Theory, man. It was so much fun.
It's a great homage to stealth-based gaming there. The only reason why it was very memorable to me was because when X-Play existed, they did a series called Bob and Steve. Oh my god!
Yeah.
The Adventures
Secret
of
Agent Bob and Steve.
Oh.
Oh, that was,
I feel like I just revealed my age by saying X-Play because I'm nobody's gonna remember what X-Play was. The series just stopped after a while.
I remember that.
I am not because I know Splinter Cell. Never played one of the games, but I've heard so much. I've heard a decent amount about it. That I'm just I should give it a crack. But yeah.
It's a great series, and it just takes me back to when there was a gaming channel. I don't know if we still have it because channels are limited here in Japan, but it was channel 39. I remember that it was channel 39, and
G4, is it
G4?
Was it G4?
Yeah,
G4,
it was G4.
Yeah, dude.
But the funny thing was before that it was called Tech TV. Before it switched over to G4.
That's right, it was. Bro, it's so many core memories are just
It's
popping out of nowhere.
it's just triggering. I was X-Play was one of the most impressionable shows out there because they Adam Sessler when he was carrying the show by himself was how I was introduced to most of the games that were in.
Bro, do you remember Ninja Warrior?
Ooh,
On that
Ninja!
channel?
Okay.
Ninja
Oh
Warrior,
my god,
goodness. Toriyama!
From Midoriya.
Dude, like I remember like when I was a kid, like I remember like there's some obstacles back in school that look like the Seven Ninja Warrior. So I would just like just like play around with it and then see what I can do.
The funny thing was, I remember growing up in middle school, like in Hopwood, there was a place by the there was a set of monkey bars there. And I remember I was trying to do the thing where I jump from one bar to another.
God.
It was like on the monkey bars, man. It's like jump from one place to another. Oh my god. Although it did unlock core memory, because I remember the moment I tried to jump to the next bar, my hand slipped. So instead, I remember I was falling in reverse, like back on the ground, like. Thankfully it was sand. Like I landed on sand. Because other than that, my ass would have been done. My ass would have been done. So.
Oh man, dude. Like the stuff in Hopwood was like really sketch, dude. Like the bars, those two. I forgot what those two rings called. The one where you just like do a pull up.
Oh,
Oh, like those gymnastics, right?
Yeah, those.
Yeah, that one. Those two rings there.
I never knew how to work those. Part of the reason why was because
Yeah, same here.
I those are there for pull ups.
I see people
For
who
me.
I see people who do flips on it and their hands are like this. And I'm like, how does your back not break? How are your arms still attached to each other?
Oh man, especially when they're like in there like this as well. Like, oh man, dude, I can't.
I'm like, yo. I bet you if I do that, I'm gonna be stuck there. Like,
You're. Oh man, dude.
like a fate.
I
worse than
remember
death.
playing in those things, and I swung too hard. I went a full 360, and I hit my friend in the back.
I hope your friend's okay now.
Yeah, he's fine.
Still alive.
Yeah, I was skinny back then, so he could support my weight.
Oh man. I remember there was this cool trick we used to do called the waterfall. And that's basically where you go on the multi bars, you sit on the very top, and then you try to do a backflip. And then you land on your feet. The problem though was when I did the waterfall, it's hard to picture how it looks like, but basically I did the flip on the multi bar, right? And my dumbass forgot to let my hands go. So there was a moment in time where you can imagine like the monkey bars, right? My arm was resting on both ends of the bars, and I was like, my body was dangling for a good, I'd say a good 5 minutes. But I tell you, man, those 5 minutes felt like hours, man. I was like fighting for tooth and nail on that one. I was like, so. This is what hanging around feels like, huh? Like, I thought of many ways to try to get out of this situation. I tried to put my hands up and just like go down, but like my body at that time was not able to fit through those bars. So I was like, right, maybe if I scream loud enough, somebody might come. Thankfully, one of my friends came in and just like supported me getting down. But man, never want to do that again.
I'm pretty sure they laughed at you a bit and then helped you down.
Hey man, what's a good friend without laughing at your suffering? Yeah?
Yeah.
Laugh at their suffering, and then you ask them if you're okay.
It's like you kick them,
Depending on the scenario you're in, of course.
like you kick them when you.
Depending on the scenario you're in, of course.
Whoa. Yo, is this a BD raid? BD! Holy crap, thank you so much again for the raid. Fellow viewers of BD. My name is Baka. Let me just switch on over to this screen. We were talking about ice our middle school years, like the playground, if you will. I'm here with my good friends here for the Baka-cast. Welcome. For those of you that are tuning in, hope you guys are having a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you continue to stay amazing. Welcome again to the Baka-cast. This is the first. This was the first ever Baka-cast stream. So if you guys like what you see, don't forget to drop a follow. It's like. All right. Yeah, we're really kicking it up with some nostalgia right here. Oh boy.
Anyone remember a playground game they used to play in elementary and middle school?
Oh,
I think
man.
I can remember one. Girls catch boys or boys catch girls.
Boys
Yeah.
But like for
Girls
me,
catch boys.
that was like, ugh.
They would call it cooties, and everyone would start running, and I'm like, what?
I don't know anybody who calls it cooties now. Calls it cooties nowadays. I don't even know how to describe cooties.
I think it was like something as you would talk about as that's just sprung out as you were a kid.
Everybody's like, ew, cooties.
Like you would just see something like that back in like elementary.
But
Like you know, like the guys would always like especially like the guys would always say, "Oh look, she has cuties, run away!"
I think now looking back, I think cooties are cooties was more of a defensive tactic to prevent
Prevent, like
kids getting into relationships and stuff. Oh, heads up 7-Up, yo! I remember that.
oh dude.
Gotta put your head down and all that.
You just put your like, thumb up. And you hope that you get picked, but then you have to figure out who picked you.
Oh, cooties are lies. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
I remember freeze tag.
Dude, freestyle was
dude.
great.
Remember that? Yeah.
Like, would you like have your own like a pose when you were frozen back then? Like, you say you got tagged, right? Then you have your own pose. You don't.
You're
Like,
like,
people would just like walk past by you, like, what's up with him?
you're like, you got the craziest pose out there. You're like,
Man pose.
I've had a-
I know remembering some stuff back from my primary school. Mind you, I'm only probably I'm just a teenager. So we had like this playground like up here, but like we would play tag, but if you standed on these platforms you would be invincible, and people like swing across the monkey bars to get to other ones. And I was like, I don't remember what they're called. Crap, why can't I remember? It's like something you can like you grab onto it and just send you to like another, like send you to a certain destination for like a swing motion. I cannot remember what they're called. It's killing me. But that was like, if you were in, you could not go on the platform. You had to wait for people to try to dart across. It was just, yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Alright, I have a weird ruling here. So what happens if you? Hey man, you deserve all the love, BD. It's good to see you, my dude. So my question here is this is more on a ruling kind of thing. But what was the rule like? Because you know people like to move around a lot. So what happens if some like you always have that one guy that tries to be smart and just like tries to jump when they're being tagged. But how does it work if you tag somebody that's and you tag them like midair? Do they retain the position when they're on the ground? Or...
Oh
They-
no.
They just accept their fate.
They'll do that, yeah.
I think they were allowed to land for us, I think, because I don't remember people trying to do that. I remember people trying to do like the cheap stuff where it's like you would like you wouldn't tag it, but you would like get their t-shirt and they'll go like that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
It's like, man, you touched me with the shirt. You didn't touch my body.
Bro, in my elementary, man, it was pretty savage too, because there were a lot of slow people in my elementary, but they compensated, bro. They're like, he's like, hey boys, I have a new rule. We can use dodge mode to tag each other. I'm like, wait a minute.
I hope
We
you're
done,
on
we're like, alright, we're gonna play tag, but this time we're gonna use the ball. You gotta run with the ball, and it's all fun and games until you miss with the ball, and like,
Scary.
You got
Scary because like, the big dudes are the ones I'm afraid of, bro. Those guys throw like gorillas, dude.
Wait, we're talking about dodgeball or
No,
you play tag with the
because they were
tag with the ball.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
free
because-
tag, but with modding.
Yeah, because like those dudes were slower. Obviously, they needed to compensate. So what they did, they just asked the teacher for a dodgeball, and they just started throwing away.
Oh
Ah.
god, we would have like
Miss,
we
because
would
now
have-
they have to work to catch the ball.
It's not, and it's
Yeah.
not just any ball. It's the red ball with the lines
Yeah,
on it.
Pink sound, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. I'll never
Oh,
forget.
God.
I knew it the hard way too. So like, I got tagged, but man, it was in fashion, bro. I got tagged in the jaw, so it was like a sound. I was like, oh crap.
Oh,
Freeze, I get it.
Oh
oh
my.
god.
Oh my
no.
goodness.
That's like reminded me of that time. So like back in my school, like we would have like an open we would have like an open soccer field, right? And like anyone can play. I forgot like one of the players was like someone from a team, from a team, right?
Oh,
I think it was like a local team outside. So like my dumbass was trying to, alright, I'm gonna see if I can defend his shot before he shoots. As soon as he kicks the ball, the ball hits me straight in the face and I just fell down.
Oh god, I
understand
understand that.
I did defend the ball, but then at the same time, like I woke up like 30 seconds later, like everyone's surrounding me, like, yo, you okay? Did I defend the ball? Yeah, then I'm okay.
God.
Oh,
Then I
man.
just stood on the side, like, oh, okay. I'm just gonna sit down here and relax before I get kicked in the head again.
Man.
Having a soccer ball pegged to you, that is not good. Because
No.
Oh, that's terrible.
I
I'd one pegged like almost straight the chest like 2 to 3 years ago. Bloody hell, I was lucky enough to get my hand because I was going straight for my rib bone and I was like right in front of the guy as well. I could not dodge it. He literally just freaking just booted it.
Be glad it wasn't your balls, because I had that happen to me last 2 weeks
That
ago.
wasn't
Give-
my
give
fault,
me-
but
give me-
that wasn't painful as shit.
Like we were defending, like we were playing soccer like 3 weeks ago. It was our sports day. Then like 3 people that day got hit in the balls hard.
Really
Oh,
love you,
God,
man.
no.
Have a good
I
one.
can't
Baka
imagine
had the
that.
Hey,
worst,
Groovy.
because he was
Oh.
Baka had the worst, because the one who kicked the soccer ball into his balls is right here in this chat.
Man,
Oh my
okay.
God.
I'll explain to you in key detail what happened that day. We were at the park, right, and we decided, okay, let's fuck around. We're gonna go play soccer, right? And so here, I had my team. Dale had his team, and we were. I think it was. No, were we in the same team?
No, we were in the opposite team, because
Remember-
one of your teammates hit me in the ball.
Remember,
Oh.
Simon, you and I are the only leaders.
That's right. I forgot. So what happened was I was trying to steal the ball from Jeff, right? I was trying to steal the ball from Taga, and and I was worried because he was near our goal post, right? And he was about to kick the ball in. So in my line of defense, I jumped in. Like, I jumped mid-air, and he tried to pass the ball to the next person. I was like, while I was in mid-air, right, I jumped up. The ball landed straight onto my gonads. Like, it hit my...
Oh,
It hit my
It
balls.
was a DP punish.
Oh.
It was a DP punish.
It's like, it was... I literally jumped. Like, the ball... He kicked... The kick was intense, man. It was like, the ball was there, and I could feel, like... You know that scene where Speed Sonic like lands onto Saitama's fist. That one scene there. That's how it felt. Like I was already on the ground, immediate fetal position. Oh.
So I was
That's a
kicking.
two-tier punish, man.
I was kicking at exactly 80 psi. That's really strong.
Oh my god, I don't know how hard it was, but damn, it was hard enough to send me home for the day. I was in pain.
I was like, yeah. In times like this, you gotta really be careful with your nuts. That's if you're
No,
playing a game, man.
You gotta be careful of running up to someone and then doing a full-on kick where you're right in front of him. You can't do anything about it. You just have to sit there and take it and hope it doesn't hit your face when you're not.
To be fair, like when me and my other friend got hit, we didn't notice it until like 30 seconds later. We still tried to score the goal in.
Oh yeah.
But then like after 30 seconds, we're like, okay, time out. Let me breathe. It's kicking
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, no, that's what happened with mine. Is like I didn't initially feel the pain. Like I felt like the entire impact on my chest. I literally was just like, no, I'm going to go sit down. Like the entire thing just stopped for like a good 30 seconds. I'm like, I'm gonna go sit down, and then a few minutes later, I'm like, I'm in immense pain. Fuck.
Man.
Joke earlier. Before that, I made a joke earlier to a friend. Like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna cut. No more buying drinks for you. No more. Next thing you know, like when in the middle of soccer game, she accidentally tries to pass it. That's where I got kicked in the balls. And I was like, fine, you can have your drink. Fine.
Oh god.
You can have your drink. Fine.
I was like, this is what happens when you tell somebody not.
You know, but it kind of sucks though, especially if it's like on like a PE class, right? The show has to go on, so you gotta keep playing.
Yeah.
Like for me, I have like a fucking set ritual, bro. If I get my nuts hit, so I learned this from a friend. So if you get your nuts hit, right, you gotta like stretch your back. That's like one thing you gotta stretch, and it like relieves the pain. But if you're really desperate, you gotta like hold on to like a bar and start like stomping and dry humping positions, bro. It was like the funniest thing ever. But hey, it's a PE class, right? You can't do anything or you'll get docked by your grades, so the show has to go on. So like that's like the maneuver I had to learn. Stretch your back and start like holding on to something and then dry hump stomping, bro. So yeah, you're dry humping and stomping at the same time.
I've never heard of that tactic before. I wish I knew this when I got my nuts sacked, man.
What you did is that you jumped up and then you jumped up and by the time you land, you just went on your knees and started screaming.
Hey, man.
And you started punching the ground too. That's what made me and the others laugh so hard.
Oh my god.
I think my voice like changed like up 3 pitches like.
Because
I could swear I swear I could hit the Michael Jackson note now. It's like.
The thing is, mine happened exactly in PE as well, and I just got sent immediately. I got sent immediately off because I'm just like, no, fix this. Everyone's just like, mate, are you okay? And the guy who did it was like, I am so sorry. I'm just like, it's all good. And I'm just trying to figure out, am I in massive amounts of pain or not?
Oh man.
God, the pause was silent.
These are definitely the moments to be had when you look back, right? For those of you that are tuning in, we have people of different age groups, man. Like, I know COVID has been a lot harder in terms of like doing activities like this, but you know, man, like looking back, these were the things that we used to do back in our days, man. Oh.
Wait, what do you mean back in our days?
Hey,
elaborate, please.
I'm probably one of the youngest people here on this podcast.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I don't care. Funny moments still happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like these are basically like unlocking core memories, and I'm pretty sure for those of you that are tuning in as well, that probably unlocked a core memory for you as well of moments during your years.
Happened like 3 or 2 years ago. It was like I'm trying to remember what year it was in. I'm thinking it was either year 10 or year 9 that happened, but I can't even fully remember.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, guys. Like, once you're in your late 20s, you kind of forget what your age is because you're trying not to think of reaching the age of 30.
Ooh, 30.
Oh god, I'm
No, don't remind me. That's it's already salt to the wound, man.
I'm not ready.
Like,
Don't tell me. I'm not ready to. I'm not ready to. I'm not ready for you.
Well, I know. You remember like Iori from KOF?
You gotta do this, that weird back pose or something. Ugh.
oh.
Like, bro, something's not right with his back, man.
I was like, he always has a weird pose. And he has a weird ass command grab where he goes up to you, right? And he's like, you know the command grab. He just dashes up to you and it's like he scratches your chest and he's like.
It's like that dude legit needs to see a chiropractor because his back don't look right at all.
The worst part is, I think he's like probably 19 only.
Is he 19?
I feel like
Shoots, right? I
19
think so.
or 19 or 20, because I know KOF went KOF 15. It's gotta be like around that spot, because like they can't be still in high school.
I mean, it ain't. Hey, if you ever feel bad, remember, freaking Athena and Say Senso have like the longest fucking friend zone ever. I think like 38 years already.
Really?
You know, same game, but their friend zone's a fucking long ass friend zone, bro.
Oh
Alright. Cool. So,
my
that
god.
actually.
They all have people from different continents as well. I think I may be the only. I don't know if I'm the only one him with a different continent in the PC right now.
Now this is another conversation that I want you guys in the chat can join in as well. What's your thoughts? Do you guys think that the friend zone is do you guys think that the friend zone exists? Why or
Yes.
why not?
Yes.
So immediately without a thought, you're like,
Yes.
Yes.
Because like you gotta like I don't know how to explain it, but then it's. You ever seen regular show?
regular show. Yeah, okay. Alright.
No.
Alright, well, continue on your explanation.
You got like that awkward, like I would say, I don't know how to really explain it. I don't know, maybe I'm just like afraid like saying no, because like how many of us have actually been friend zoned here? To be real.
I mean,
You see my point, like how would you describe the friend zone?
I'm the speedrunner in this bullshit.
Any percent? Wait, do we got any percent speedrunner here, boys? Someone call on speedrun.
okay,
I swear.
I don't know where to go with this guy here. This guy over here. My camera's mirrored, so I can't point. This guy over here. This guy over here.
Remember your video chat in this portion, ne? But then again, you are streaming, so why not?
3 days. Three fucking days.
To do what?
What were we talking about? Oh yeah. we were
talking about.
I blanked out. We were talking about relationships and friend zones.
No.
And
Right.
he got into a relationship within like 3 days. 3 days. It was like the shortest talking phase ever. Just went straight into the relationship phase.
Yes, he's taken. You can't date him, sadly, guys.
Sorry,
You can try to flirt with him, but he's not gonna go for you.
Speedrun King.
Just like
Ryuki, your mic sounds weird.
Yeah, I'm hearing
There you
a
go.
little bit of feedback.
Yeah. Could be Ryuki's mic.
Sounds like he's on an airplane taking off.
Oh boy. Is he ready to
I
fly?
thought it was like
Yeah, I can hear the static too.
An audio board. I just feel like I'm hearing the feedback from the audio boards.
Bro. Be me, just wearing Bluetooth headphones, no mic, but my fucking computer can like pick up my voice too, just fine.
Gaming headset, it's what all Euro mains use.
What kind of gaming headset are you rocking there, Jeff?
Oh man, I kind of threw the box already. Man.
Guess we'll never know.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like trying to figure out the Tootsie Roll center. How many licks does it take to the Tootsie? Ah!
How many licks does it get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
I guess.
I remember that commercial so well.
I won!
Guys,
You know what's weird though? Like,
I know what to do. So I know what to do. I'm going to the internet. Where's the internet?
Alright, the internet's answer to how many licks.
I just want to say, a lot of you people know about Mr. Owl and the commercial, right? Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Bowl Center of a Tootsie Pop? And Mr. Owl's an asshole. He goes, 1, 2, 3, and then he bites it off. Right?
Like, oh, you little.
To be honest, I wouldn't be that
I'm
patient
like,
with a lollipop.
but you know though, everybody talks about Mr. Owl, but the OGs know about Mr. Turtle.
Oh,
Mr. Turtle, bro.
I
Mr.
only know
Turtle.
Oh, hell yeah, Mr.
Growl, man.
It's like nobody remembers Mr. Turtle. Mr. Turtle was the one.
The cartoon Oobway.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, right.
Mr. Turtle. I'm just saying, if it wasn't for Mr. Turtle, the dude wouldn't have gone to Mr. Owl. Then again, I think that was a pretty asshole move there too, because I'm like,
This turtle looks like his shell's made of waffles.
oh,
I'm googling the picture right now.
oh.
Yo, I'm gonna do that right now too. I wonder how
yeah.
it looks like.
Oh yeah, Will Smith got either suspended
he had an old
or
man
expelled
voice.
from the Academy of Filmmaking.
Let him go. It's kind of like a rich people kind of thing. I'm telling you, bro. Regardless of what happens of that drama, both of them are still getting a lot popular and publicity after that.
Oh,
Any
yeah.
publicity is good publicity, my guy.
I mean,
I
yeah.
only remember the Oscars because of that slap.
Oh man, how do we go about with that, man? That's man.
There's gotta be. Well, we'll laugh first. To me, I think that should have been handled backstage at least. I don't know.
You want them to fight backstage?
No, like, I mean, you really wanna like this. You really wanna slap somebody on stage and lose your professional credibility over that.
Okay, real talk.
let's be real.
The best beef I've ever seen was in Wild and Out with Kevin Hart and Nick Cannon. Was
Oh,
it Nick Cannon? Yeah,
ooh,
Nick Cannon. That was the funniest beef ever because they were talking about wives too.
oh.
Forget that. There's the Logan Paul and KSI beef.
That
That was the
requires a
funniest
whole
thing I've
ass textbook
seen.
in itself.
Like chess boxing. Chess boxing.
Oh wait, they did chess boxing?
That was an actual thing. I didn't even pay attention to that. I was like, how does that work? Playing chess while boxing?
So like
No,
you start
you
with
take
boxing
rounds.
first.
You take
Yeah,
rounds.
first round is like boxing. The second round would be playing chess, and then you alternate from between there.
You serious?
Boxing match, you can just see them reach for their glasses under their trunks.
I'm just thinking about the amount of brain trauma that you get, and then you go into a game that requires you to use every single mental muscle in your brain.
No,
makes
this
it
is what you do. You make an autopilot strategy, and you stick to that. You never adapt. You just keep with that game plan.
You're
Like
basic-
fighting games.
You're basically crossing your fingers, like hoping once you get to the chess part, you're like, okay, I hope I can win this, so that we will go straight to another boxing match.
No.
Soon
I
as-
hope
as
I
soon as
cause
it goes
enough
back to
brain
boxing, they all
damage to
flip
my
the table and just start
opponent.
punching each other.
Oh.
No. This is how you win the real chess matchup. Is you hope you do enough brain damage to
They're like
your
decent,
opponent.
and immediately
you
just
can
get
just-
socked in the face.
Oh, that reminds me, though.
Around it.
You guys remember Sock and Boppers?
Sock and bopper, sock and bopper.
It's those inflatable punching, those inflatable boxing gloves, man. Those.
They're not even boxing gloves. They're like giant lollipops you put on your
More
head.
fun than a pillow fight.
I would, not gonna lie, I would actually buy one. I actually would buy one of those, man.
I almost confused sock'em boppers for rock'em sock'em robots.
Oh, yo, you too? Yeah, same here.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Rock Sock'em Robots. Oh
Rock
my god.
Sock'em Robots.
Rock'em sock'em robots. Those things are like epic childhood. That's like 1990, Simon. You should have known what those were.
That's not
Hey, don't
that
expose
old.
his age.
It's like,
I don't know any of those things.
okay,
Plastic toys though. And why is there a picture
I-
of Vin Diesel right next to him?
I don't know. Okay, what am I looking at here? What are we looking at here? Austin
I'm
Nether.
looking at rock'em sock'em robots. Are you looking at sock'em boppers?
I was like, I like the idea of inflatable boxing gloves. I just think like if you have beef with somebody, right? You just put on the gloves and just like trying to punch the hell out of them, and you're like,
You do realize in a real fight the gloves are off, right?
"Are you for real?" What?
I mean, to be fair, if you were in a fight, your main goal would be to knock the other person out. So the gloves are off.
Hey man, it was either that or what my coworker would tell me is like, "We're gonna have the students fight to the death using pool noodles."
God damn it! I was hoping.
Hey man, hey, whoa! Why not? Bro, just call them out, bro. Me and you, 1v1, karambit knife, bro. Mid.
A rocket knife.
Okay,
Oh, dude, NMZ is actually the.
I'm coming
perfect
with
map
Leo's
for-
sword.
You wanna go? Let's go!
Oh, you guys
Let's
having fights?
go!
Are we fighting already?
Let's go!
Meanwhile,
I believe this.
Dude, this is literally a
Bring up a weapon.
right here.
Go!
I swear, I look like those Dark Souls characters who
Guys,
spectre like a dagger and a main sword.
I cannot imagine trying to fight anyone with Leo's sword, to be honest with
Oh,
you.
sword go.
Because they float. Because Leo's sword needs to float.
no,
No, it's literally,
Dude, Leo's swords are
it's a shield handle, it's a rope.
Let's go.
You know, we should bring this to our
I
next
got the
next
power of the Force with
next
me.
D&D sesh. Whoever needs their sword.
We all need weapons, apparently.
Yeah, we're
Dude,
really gonna do this shit.
We're gonna have to do it in a
That's
house.
fine. That's fine.
D&D are like
Oh,
like this.
Like,
I'm gonna
Wait,
take a
hold on.
plate there.
Dude, sock and boppers have body armor.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Oh.
crap.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Wait, hold on. I'll show it on the Facebook group chat. You'll see what I mean.
Man,
It's legit like turtle armor. It's so funny.
The Ninja Turtles we have at home.
Imagine
They
like
look
dumb
like-
sock
they
and
look like
boppers
rock
with
balls.
Ninja Turtles. Oh, this thing.
Yes.
I can imagine like if I had an actual lightsaber, I'm telling you, I probably would lose an arm.
Oh, yo.
Maybe
Right.
two.
Wait, you guys remember moon shoes? And why do these kids have sock and boppers with like traffic cones on them?
Wait, moon shoes? Those bouncy shoes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude.
Yo, I remember them.
Moon
Those
shoes.
things were so cringe now that I think back.
Hey,
I've
man.
heard
how
about
safe
it,
it is,
but
though.
that's about it.
Yo, wait, there's like, have you heard of like this,
Alive.
there's like this 90s toy I saw on the internet called Balzacs.
Balls.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking, it's an actual thing.
Wait, here, sock and boppers with swords.
Okay. I'm afraid
I am
to
not
ask.
joking,
How exactly do you spell that? How exactly do you spell that?
Ball and then Zac. Like Z-A-C.
Balzac.
Oh,
Oh, Balzac. I typed in
Balzac. Alright. I'm just making.
Actual thing, I swear, dude. Like, it was like, they knew what they were doing.
Oh, God.
I
Okay.
just got
So
legit
fucking
testicles.
bad.
You lied to me, Dale.
Alright. I need you to explain in great detail what exactly is a Balzac.
Remember the toy? I just remember seeing it. Here, wait.
I remember Nut Smacker or whatever it was called.
What? Not
Right,
Smacker.
you know what?
We're talking about Balzacs and now we're going into nuts. No.
Here, I.
No, it's like-
Here, see, you see what I
Hold
mean?
on,
Like
hold
when
on,
I
hold on.
send it to you? Look at it. It's an actual thing.
I love how we were talking about, you know, our stories of us getting nuts shut. Now we're talking about ball sacks, bro. Shit.
No, hold on. So, something on Google
These
just
are
caught
all
my eye.
like
Soccer
all
bumpers.
these
Yeah.
old stuff that I was like, I'm like,
It says soccer boppers death. Did somebody die fighting with soccer boppers?
That way there's no more toys like that.
Did someone
It just-
punch someone so hard, knock him out, and then like hitting the neck
Who
on the
in their
head?
drunken mind thought it was a good idea to die?
Wait, what?
Soccer boppers.
The boy needs to.
Somebody thought it was a competitive sport and decided to, you know what? I'm gonna add lead to my inflatable fists.
Wait, what the fuck? You can't be serious, right?
Lead.
No way, someone was actually that dumb to do
Legit
that.
lead.
No way.
Top 10
Oh.
deadliest toys. The Razor scooter. Well, obviously, that thing sparks fire. Inflatable baby
Shit,
birds.
right.
Only imagine
Inflatable.
light.
God damn.
Anyone
He-
remember
Heelys?
Beyblade?
Remember
Damn it, all the
Yo,
90s
Heelys, I had those, man. Those are some weird times.
Apparently, the Easy Bake Oven is a dangerous toy.
Well, it's an oven.
But it's a toy.
You're giving like a small mini oven to kids.
Right, they cook their evidence.
Wait, they cook their evidence?
They commit the crime by they commit the crime and then cook the time.
Alright.
Surprised that they were actually able to get some of these toys out.
CSI fingerprint examination kit for your
Ooh.
early
Okay,
days.
what the fuck?
It's like, who
You
thought...
see, how? Who licensed these toys and who gives them the green light?
Hey,
2007,
I'm down to get
CBS
that.
released the CSI fingerprint examination kit, which
Did they-
gave kids a chance to be real life forensic investigators. Little did they
Oh
know
my.
that analyzed fingerprints contained up to 77% the deadliest forms of asbestos.
baby's first crime scene kit.
Baby's
These are
first-
90s toys.
The
How are
first
they getting
examination
green lit?
One who bought it.
How's
Hazardous
it
mineral
totally-
fiber that is capable of causing lung cancer later in life from a single exposure. Now imagine all the kids that brush the toxic dust all over their house. Not every knob, but on every countertop. The toy manufacturer's not bankrupt as they should be.
Exactly. How do these toys get fucking green lit, dude? I
Well,
swear.
To be fair, there was
Bouncy
there-
house. Wait.
there actually was a time where Barbie dolls, right? Were actually when they were painted on, they were painted with lead paints, and
Didn't some
uh,
kid get their hair stuck in that?
Oh,
paint?
it's the Barbie dolls.
yeah. Now here's the thing, like it doesn't seem like much, but these are how kids, especially at a very young age, tend to do things like not only touch the dolls, sometimes they'll bite onto the dolls.
No, wait. You guys remember the Snack Time Cabbage Patch Kid that caused a lot of damage to kids?
Wait, how?
So you know how there's gears inside the mouth of the doll that allows it to ingest the food that they give you? Kids stick their hair and fingers in there like morons.
Yikes.
What?
I mean, they're kids. First of all,
Yeah.
just so we're clear, they're little kids.
Yeah, the kids. But then, like, it's also like, how do you get it green lit? Is what I'm trying to get. Like, they've
Because
not.
they weren't expecting kids to be this dumb.
They must have not done a good sample run, if you ask me.
Or
They
they put
probably
a,
Yeah, I think no, more like their data pool was very small. Like they tested it out on 10 kids. 10 kids is not a big data pool. If they're selling this thing globally, they're gonna have to test it around 1,000 or at least 2,000 children before they even go any further than that.
right, because
Because
Or
I think a lot of faulty products, they tend to do poorly, not because of aside from manufacturing issues. It's more of a poor testing size. The more tests you provided, the more opportunities to see whether if this thing will be faulty with more than one instance or not. And not only that, there's also longevity too. Maybe in 2 years this product will go to shit and just be a fucking piece of crap it is. Or in the next 2 years it'll last longer and
Why
be
didn't they put a disclaimer?
a toy and all that. No, that's why a lot of toys have safety fucking notifications on it, safety warnings and all that.
Yeah, but
That's
apparently
why
nobody
most
listened.
toys are not age for most of the toys that we usually get back then as kids. They would always have the that stop sign that says not for 3-year-olds as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's one of them.
but I think there was 10 below, 10 to 6-year-olds who
Oh,
got
yeah.
this toy, and then they ended up snip.
Snip, snip.
snip.
Again, probably the negligence not doing proper testing and all that because
Yeah.
their sample size was pretty small. I'm pretty sure that's why they
Or-
just went
Or
all
they
out
didn't
there.
test it on kids. They tested it on they did adult testing where they would test the function but not the consequence. They don't test
Yeah.
it with kids. They test it with adults only. So it works, but we never found out.
Again, coming back to
possibility.
bad testing in general, just bad testing.
Yeah.
Well, I have one story about some toy. In the Harry Potter series,
They
they
stick a
released a
wand up
Harry
their
Potter
ass.
toy. What was that?
Did somebody stick a wand up their ass?
No, it's not that. It's not
What the
that.
f-
But but rather in the hair. I mean, they released this toy. It was a broomstick. It allowed the kids to imitate riding on broomsticks. Flying around on broomsticks. But then
Kids actually try to
people
fly
were
on them.
wondering why little girls really want a broomstick. Little girls wanted this broomstick? Well, it actually vibrates and yeah, that broomstick vibrates.
Wait,
And-
I gotta check this.
What?
Oh no!
This is one of the forbidden
Yeah.
artifacts that Dumbledore has been telling us.
Wait.
It was a Horcrux.
That'll do, man. Oh.
Your broom is now a vibrator.
Guys.
Oh.
The vibrating broom.
Hey guys, hey guys, you could say that there were many female Quidditch players that day.
They were all
Oh, no.
Ravenclaw.
Not like this. Not like this.
No shot.
Aiming for a different golden ball, that's for sure.
The ball you want, but it's not the ball you're looking for.
Oh god.
They vibrate the golden snitch, if you know what I mean.
Okay. I got a question. I got a question in the chat, Naro. How old were most of these girls that wanted that?
Let's not go there.
It's that small?
Sure, those are girls. I'm sure those are girls. Those look like ladies to me.
God.
I'm not a shagging.
You know what? I am not so sure. I am not so sure. But I just.
Oh,
my
wait. This
God,
thing, dude,
what the-
guys, this thing had the classic Game Boy, like, McDonald's toy screen on it.
Yo,
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, McDonald's toys back then were pretty lit. Especially like when they gave you the video game toys for it too.
The Sonic.
Oh, those are fun.
They were only fun until they run out of battery.
Oh, that's yeah, that sucks.
But it's still fun. It was still fun. It felt like you had like an actual video game that in your hand that you
Okay.
could take care of.
But those Aqua Ring games though, where you press on it and you try to get the ring into the.
Those are frustrating, man. Those are frustrating.
The one time like I actually
There, I found.
did you ever
I
like
found-
throw
I
yours
found
into the wall out of frustration?
Yeah, it sucks, right? When you put the rings in like the intended like pipe, right? It's all fun and games until when you like adjust the pressure again, the rings that's in the pipe just flies out again. What was the point?
Oh. Hours of entertainment as a kid.
Bro, like as a kid you would just like watch more TV.
Dude, this article is amazing. About the
Had
broom
anyone
stick.
ever had a jawbreaker in their lives?
You know, my expectations of reality will change after watching Ed and Eddie because I thought the jawbreakers that I would see were like big ass motherfuckers, man.
Bowling
Somebody
ball.
made that. Like you think you can swallow that? Jam, dude.
I was
I
like,
know.
Better be going to the hospital after that.
I was like, realistically though, like you would need to have like really elastic cheeks and a really big
Cut
jaw.
that thing up, dude.
Or you gotta live in a cartoon.
I was
Bro.
like, shit.
Like the jawbreakers you get in the store, man. You know, like being the barbarian I am, I just get like my karambit knife, right? And then the blunt end of that knife, I just crush it.
I'm just trying to
He
figure
ran
out
into
how.
the store like a Counter-Strike character, just like his hands in front of him, just running with the karambit knife as he continuously spins it.
I'm also trying to imagine
Right here.
how the hell.
Crack it.
I'm trying to imagine how the hell a character like Jimmy, right? Because he has his brace protectors, right, with the ring around it. I was like, how the hell does that kid put in a whole ass jawbreaker inside of his mouth?
Yeah, because
Oh.
Goku trained him, bro.
Bro, I remember the episode of like how they explain how Jimmy got his braces or his retainer. It's
Did
because
he
like
fight
he bought him he bit into a bowling pin that he thought was ice cream and grapes.
Right.
And it's like it's a bowling pin, Sam.
Hey, yo, on the road though, like
Oh,
Jimmy's
God,
got
that-
moves
that
though,
video
man. You see,
was
you know that scene where he goes like at the end of Ed and Eddie when they had that party and shit, and like Jimmy was the only one on the dance floor. It's
Those
like,
were,
Oh,
yeah, man, his moves are clean.
God.
yo, he's got a hip game though. He's like,
bro, Jimmy can fight. That time when he scrapped with Ed and beat him up.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
he got
that
bumped,
time
didn't
that time he was hypnotized. Remember?
he? Yeah.
Oh.
Man, I was like, damn, I never seen his muscles grew that big.
you know, I
It was
was
actually the boomerang.
I've always wondered how
Right.
I always wonder how hypnotism works. Because real life hypnotism is a little bit hard to believe. Like, unless. Because I know hypnosis has been used to cure some traumatic
They're
events.
called shrinks, Simon. They're called shrinks. I'm pretty sure that's what those are.
I always wonder, like, you know, where I can find one of those watches that like, can you sleep?
Oh, those. Yeah, the suggestions and all that.
And they're like,
I don't know. I'm still hung up on that Harry Potter broom thing, and I found an amazing article.
Why are you still looking at it?
No, 'cause
I
this
was
is funny.
interested, easily
extensive
interested.
research.
No, this is funny. This is funny. Read the. I'm going to read a passage from one of the reviews.
All right, go ahead.
When my 12-year-old daughter asked for this for her birthday, I kind of wondered if she was too old for it, but she seems to love it. Her friends love it too. They play for hours in her bedroom with this great toy. They really seem to like the special effects it offers, the sound effects and the vibrating. But here's the kicker. My oldest daughter, 17, really likes it too. I recommend this for all children.
I don't even know anymore.
And there were more female Quidditches that day.
And it turns out that sex shops in New York sold this for $40.
$40.
I'm not shitting you.
God, what the?
All right, that's it. That's enough of the NSFW.
Fucking supply and
Oh, wow.
That's
supply and
enough,
demand
shit.
that whole
That's
shit,
enough.
man.
No imagery, but it was hilarious.
It was hilarious. Like, what?
You gotta imagine how awkward it was for people to realize they were like, oh, something's not right with this Quidditch player.
I don't even know where. I don't even know how to go.
What was the
about
name of that football that they had to like hit with the bat?
Bludger.
So.
Yeah, so you know, it's like I was gonna say something about their golden snitch again, but I was like, I needed to make a bludger joke or something.
Formidable.
Not gonna lie, I wonder what the bludger was made of, because this thing is a pretty hard ball.
Madelle was trying to improve her stealth. Madelle, this is not the division. We are all friendlies. I repeat, we are all friendlies.
What happened was
How would you
when
guys
Mel
feel
tried to
if you
kiss
actually
Jeff, and
got
then Jeff told her she was on camera, and he cut the whole thing.
You see, guys, speedrun.
You know,
That's what happens when you speedrun too fast. You get one of these.
would you
Damn
guys
it.
if it was
And
real,
there's
would
no
you guys
returning
consider-
warranty.
Speedrunning Left 4 Dead 2, resetting 3 times because you
I-
don't make it to the exact same spot.
Yo, bro, Left 4 Dead, man. Like Left 4 Dead 2, bro. I modded mine to look
Some
like
water.
Frontline. It was like the best thing ever, especially with the OST as well. But what's interesting is that when you go play like online servers, there's like a lot of custom servers too, and it's insane. There's this one Chinese custom server I stopped by, and you can like type in commands and all that. Like there's this bro, like the server's is pretty cool because it caps at 6 players per run, and like at max 6 people can like stop by and play, and anyone's the admin, so they can like type out special commands to spawn in certain enemies. In this custom server that and this was already like a couple years ago, but it was the funniest thing ever. There's this NPC or this enemy mob called Shin Tank. It's like Tank, but this motherfucker has like lightning and fire around him, dude. His HP is, from what I've seen, from what I've seen in like the patch notes of this dude, his HP is like roughly tripled from a normal tank. So bro, he just like eats your mags, dude. Like he can like tank you like crazy. Shin tank, true tank. Like this Chinese player, right? We were literally this was the airport map. We were trying to escape on the airplane, but this guy he was like bored out of his mind, so he spawned like 20 of those, and we were all sent flying. Like, what do you want me to do with my pew pew M4, bro? It's not gonna do much against a Shin tank. And like when I found out like what's this total
like shotguns that have like 10 bullets, like 10 shots in the magazine. But semi-automatic shotgun. You expect me to get close? You expect me to get next to that crap?
That was the best part too, because like even like with a strong computer, bro, like the game itself was on its knees, so it was lagging.
Man. Dude, I want to boot up Left 4 Dead 2 and like see what this shit tank is, because I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's a weird Chinese custom server, so dude, be on the lookout for that.
Alright. Man. You ever get those moments where you feel like you're gonna sneeze, but like for some reason you can't sneeze?
Oh,
My sneezes have gone through.
that happens to me a lot.
I hate those moments with a passion. It's like,
Yeah, man.
you feel it coming, but it's not where it is, man. It's like
Like I'm pretty like prone to allergies as well, and this happens to me a lot too. It really sucks, man. It's like the feeling of like you're about to sneeze, but then it's just gone like that. It pisses me off because you were ready, you were mentally ready to sneeze, and fate was like, nope, you get none of that.
I don't like this moments. I've had these moments where it's like I'm about to sneeze, and like I have like, I mean, my body prepares and has like the reaction, but it just stays there for like a couple awkward seconds. No, like stays there for like maybe like 10 seconds and then relaxes. I'm like, frick you.
I was like, don't tease me with that shit, man. It's like,
It's just
I've had it where like I'm like feel like I'm about to sneeze, like I'm like prepared to do it, and then just nothing happens for like a prolonged.
it's like your expectations go down the drain the moment you the moment that you manifest it, because you're like, oh, guess I don't feel it anymore. But it's like, I find it also very annoying, because I don't know if you guys feel it too, but like, to me, the first sneeze is also one of the worst indicators you could have out there, because like that could lead to a very, very bad time. You know what I mean?
Always with sneezes, I'm always like, there's always somebody thinking about me, because it's usually I sneeze twice.
Oh, that superstition. Like, yeah, when you sneeze a lot, somebody's thinking about you.
I sneeze once, I'm like, okay, hey, I think I got out of my system. And then I was like, okay, somebody's looking out for me.
Somebody
Try sneezing on your first date.
Oh,
Let's see how far you'll last.
Don't sneeze on her soup.
oh god.
Remember, guys, speedrun.
Speedrun? What the f-
Are you talking
You know,
about, like,
you know,
after the sneeze or before the sneeze?
I've heard of speed dates, and I would like to think that speed dates are good. But I'm also
Like
thinking
the
like,
iCarly format?
how does the arcade format go?
Speed duel. Speed duel.
Speed duel?
I summon Dark Magician and I make it directly.
Technically, sneezing once on your day is already considered a nuzlocke.
Jesus.
That sucks because I sneeze multiple times a day in the morning. I sneeze like.
And someone must be thinking about
I
you a
Googled it,
lot.
immediately got
I hope on the next day that I go on, I do not sneeze.
Just
Because I am a loud ass sneezer, man.
I sneeze like two. I
I
like will
sneeze
sneeze like
like
2
anime.
times, then like I'll sneeze again, and I'll 2 times. Like, god damn it, why am I sneezing? Get the fuck! I don't want to sneeze. Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
like-
titles, man.
Your mind's like, my body's telling me no. My mind is telling me no. But my body's telling me yeah.
I think I have a YouTube video of that. Like I think I did a video of that. Like
got
on
it.
my YouTube
I
channel.
fucked up on that though.
That's the epitome. I've just got.
I didn't know Evil alive on
that's
Anna. Welcome to the stream. How you
Oh,
doing?
Simon. Actually, there is a game that I want you to try playing. It's
Uh-huh.
a battle royale.
Oh no. I've
It's
already had
called
my fair
Super
share.
Mecha Champions.
I've had my fair share of battle royales, man.
No, this game is easy.
Right.
Easy.
Yeah, this game is actually pretty easy because I've won like 8 royals.
Okay,
Oh,
this
I
guy
thought it was
flexing
easy as
tonight.
like a relationship speedrun easy.
We're talking about Super Mecha, and that's what you're still hung up on. Okay, to be fair, I was hung up on the Harry Potter vibrator broom, so I guess it's fair.
Why are you still? It was like extended research. Extended research.
It sounded funny, so I wanted to see the articles.
Oh god.
And turns out the articles were
This
hilarious.
guy, this guy doing quote unquote research.
There was literally no imagery; it was all text. From I think it was called the manga or Bango's time, Bango News or something like that.
God.
Crap, where is that video?
I mean, looking at it now, I'm thinking, maybe, perhaps. Not quite
I
sure.
want to try sharing my screen. I want to see if you guys can see it.
Alright.
Were you sharing Minecraft earlier?
Yeah, he was playing Minecraft earlier.
Alright, Jeff. What sauce are you sharing?
Let's see what
I'm pretty sure one of these things is not a pumpkin.
What is
Definitely
that?
the pumpkin. That one's not the pumpkin.
I wonder which one it is.
Definitely the orange one. That is very sus. That is very the sus.
I'm
Yeah.
colorblind, guys, so I can't.
It's definitely the pumpkin.
Well,
The
kind of
pumpkin
like
is
even
the
more
pumpkin.
pointed in my screen. Well, I can't
Oh,
see.
it's a pumpkin. It's a
only-
pumpkin. That's
Is that a
pumpkin.
I can only see
Yeah.
pumpkin. I don't
Yeah,
know
I see
what's
pumpkin,
going
man.
on. All I see is pumpkin.
But I think the first one right there, that's definitely a pumpkin.
Oh yeah,
That's a pumpkin. Yeah, that's not a pumpkin. I am so correct. This one.
That's not the pumpkin?
You know what's funny? What came to my mind after this gloomed? I was like, hey, wait a minute. I could have sworn that was a pumpkin seed.
It's okay. This is where like you gotta believe, bro. If it's a pumpkin seed, it's a pumpkin seed. So you just gotta believe.
You know, I thought that was. I immediately thought that was a. I immediately thought that was a watermelon for some reason. I don't know.
Weird.
Wait, was it a watermelon? The green one, right?
It looked like a watermelon.
It was a watermelon.
That was a watermelon.
Hey, yo.
Oh, no.
That was a watermelon.
I mean, the design, the shape, the pattern. It just screamed out watermelon.
My
There's just
trophy.
prized possession. The end there, egg.
Egg. What is in the egg? Omelette?
All right. On the real though, what would you say would be the best way to prepare an egg?
get it dressed first.
What do you meant?
You pick a god and pray.
You pick a god and pray.
I personally prefer sunny side up.
Sunny side up. I do like a good sunny side up myself.
For me,
The
it's
only reason why is
sunny
because they
side
take the
up?
least amount of
sunny side up and scrambled eggs.
Oh, scramble it.
That's scrambled eggs are for me.
I freaking hell.
I would go for over easy and sunny side up, especially when it's on top of rice.
You guys,
Fried rice too.
you guys know Eggs Benedict?
Not this shit again.
Yeah, I've heard
This
of it.
location. That's a joke.
It's kind of like
Benedict?
Eggs Benedict. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but you use like a mold to put the egg over it. It's kind
Eggs
of like
Benedict. Isn't that like a what do you call this? Isn't that a pastry? A breakfast pastry?
Like there's like bread
It's
on
like-
it, and then there's like a sunny side up on top of it, right?
yeah. It's kind of like what's that thing at McDonald's?
A muffin, there. The
The
breakfast
muffin.
muffins.
The
There you
breakfast
go.
muffin.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's the one.
No,
Oh,
Hey, guys.
what?
Omelette.
I'm trying to remember. I don't know
Don't
what it's
know,
called.
Jeff,
I just
it's a
prefer
chicken.
like hard.
Hey, Jeff, it's a chicken brain.
Do it.
Not
At
sunny
this point,
side
we're gonna
up, but,
open up a
like,
KFC in the
cookie yolk
nether.
as well.
KFC in the nether.
Scrambled
Right after
chicken.
chicken at home.
Happy.
Chicken brain moments right here. Yeah, if you guys are wondering, like, there's gonna be
I want
moments
to
where.
do the lore.
Alright,
I
go
wanna
ahead,
do the
go
chicken
ahead,
brain.
do the lore. Do the lore.
All right. 5,000 years ago, there was this great wizard by the name of Reniculus. He was like, bro, this shit ain't right, bro. I think you chicken brain. And that's how the quote was born. I picked up a quote when one of my friends did like a little oopsie, and then he considered it a chicken brain moment. So for those who don't know, a chicken brain moment it's kind of like a brain fart or an oopsie, really. And it's just that, but in our group, we kind of label it as a chicken brain. So a great example was, this is a favorite story of Dale and I. So we had a friend that rented a car, temporarily. He went to the gym after finishing his workouts. He noticed something was off with his car. Couldn't start. The batteries were dead. Then he came to the realization that his lights, his lights were turned on, like the switch was on, for the whole time he was on the gym. So that is a chicken brain moment. So yeah, stuff like that. Little oopsies can go a long way. This is a story that Dale and I like to share, or like a generic story that we like to toss around when it comes to explaining chicken brain. But overall, be careful, guys. Little mistakes can lead to a chicken brain. So yeah, that is the little lore about it.
Little mistake can be haunt you forever. Like that time the
Uh-huh.
same friend
Like-
mistakenly thought pancit was pasta.
That's why I tell you guys,
Aye.
the longer you guys hang out with me, the more you forget stuff.
The more you love it.
Yes, the chicken brainium. the fucking Area 51 tier radiation.
Okay,
I'm not-
so,
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna look for a chicken suit.
so
Not even a
just figured out like the type of bags I like is the.
I don't care if I wear a onesie, I just wanna wear a chicken suit. Yeah, chicken onesie sounds nice.
chicken onesie. So you were gonna replace the penguin.
No, no, you
No
know
more,
what?
no more penguin hat, guys. It's the new year, new me. Time for chicken suit now.
Chicken I was like, I'm gonna wear that thing with pride. Like chicken
So
suit.
like I can see the new merch. It's a penguin wearing a chicken hat, bro. It's just like it's so surreal.
I'm representing my fellow bird.
It's like they're both flightless.
Uh-huh.
But you know what's cool about a penguin, man? Those fuckers can slide on their bellies, man.
Bro, those guys have like the best wall squat game, bro. They can squat forever, dude.
Dude,
It's insane.
So how do you walk to your sonosmo?
dude, man.
But bro, that
I,
squatting, man.
I think to say at the very least, we can learn a thing or two from penguins. Man,
The penguin dance?
I mean, yeah, happy feet is one thing, man. They can dance, they can surf. They can barf stuff up from their from their stomach. No, but on the real though, like, you know, when it comes to the love game, man, penguins know what they're doing, man. I'm telling you this because here's the thing. When a male penguin likes a female penguin,
They make snoo snoo.
no. Before they go straight into that, right? They go ahead and they give pebbles to. They look for a rock. They look for for a good rock. The smoother the rock is, the more game you have. The more likely you're going to be with this penguin chick. Hey, female penguin. Female
So
penguin.
penguin has more charisma than me. Okay.
Damn.
But the part.
Alright.
Hey
Let's do
guys,
this.
question.
Get a smooth rock, pass it to a chick. Hope for the best. Oh my god, is that an iron golem? Hey,
Is this inhumane?
don't worry about it.
Just
It's for a greater cause.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
check the profit. Oh god. Let's check.
Let's just go farming.
But unfortunately though, like when the sad fate for penguins though is when one person has to look after the egg, right? The other person has to go out for food. They tend to be very loyal in their relationship. So like, they wait sometimes for long periods of time.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's
And
the
you know how
male-
they have like natural predators.
Yeah.
It's the male penguins that stay behind, right? I could be wrong.
Hmm?
Is it the male penguins that stay behind? And the females look for food?
Sometimes it's the male penguin, sometimes it's the female penguin. If the
Oh, okay. So it
Mo-
depends.
yeah, most of the time, if the male penguin goes, like they go for food. If they don't come back for a long period of time, you already know what happened.
Yes, I mean,
Which
they play,
mean- which
yes, I mean, they
means-
play rock paper scissors to see who stays back.
Oh God. How is
Can
that?
you imagine?
How do you
Really?
play rock
What
paper
the-
scissors with those goddamn flippers though?
Yeah, rock paper. No, is it rock flippers? Rock flippers paper.
No, man, it's just flipper.
It's like
No,
if-
black and white.
freaking-
No, there's no rock. It's on paper.
When they do a rock, they do it like this. They're gonna like flip their.
It's like it's the Empoleon meme. Here.
Oh,
Holy on me, I might love that.
dude, that's one sassy ass Empoleon though. Speaking of which, Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. I really thought they ran out of ideas for colors, man. After
That
Super Sword and Shield, I was like,
that time better stay on all fours when it evolves. I do not want to sit through another.
You know, I think I know why they chose the colors. I'm thinking of like like the position in time. Scarlet is like, red dawn, and then Violet is like dusk, basically when the moon starts coming up. That's what I'm thinking. That's like my little theory why they chose that color.
alright.
That's Super Sun, no?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if that's what's like, that's the contradiction of my theory. Like, if that's the case, then what the fuck was Sun and Moon for? Also, that generation for me was like a fucking haze, man. I played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, even like the first game too. It was alright. But then I told myself, the additional content could have just been DLC. But oh well.
Yeah.
New game,
I
it
feel
is.
like that was a cash grab in itself, man. It was annoying.
To be fair, I was kind of expecting like another variation of X and Y. I'm not gonna lie. Cause like you remember like how Pokemon would have like their format. Okay, so we have like we'll go back to Gen 1, like red and blue. Next thing you know, alright, we'll throw in like yellow. Then like Gen 2. Like we have gold and silver, then we'll throw in crystal. Gen 3 you got like ruby and sapphire, then we'll throw in emerald. Like Gen 4, diamond and pearl, then you throw in platinum. Then like Gen 5 was black and white, and then black and white 2, black and white. Yeah. Then like Gen 6, like I was expecting like X, Y, and then for some reason Z.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we get nothing. No Zygarde game for us.
Been good, more updated stories as well. I actually wanted to get a 3DS because of that, because of X and Y. I think when they showed Mega Evolution, like, yo, that shit looks cool.
I have to admit,
Yeah,
the
man.
Mega Evolutions really did change up the Pokemon meta for the longest time, and it was nice to see. It was nice to see different playstyles. During that.
Bro, you should see Gen 5, bro. Gen 5 was hella amazing. Have you
Yeah.
heard of Weather Wars?
Weather Wars. The hell's a
So
Weather
in
War?
Gen 5, weather's permanent. Unless you override it with another
that's
weather.
right.
You can't switch it. It's such a toxic format, but I love it. It was one of my favorite formats, dude. Because when I played Gen 5, I was a desert boy. I love my sandstorm teams.
Oh,
What do you
That
What do you think
was
we're gonna get this
annoying,
year,
though.
guys? We got Mega Evolution, we got Z moves, we got Gigantamax. What's next?
I feel like they're gonna remove Gigantamax all altogether. They're gonna retcon it the same way they did with Z moves.
Honestly, Gigantamax was not my favorite. It wasn't
It was
my
so
favorite,
weird.
like big Pokemon.
yeah,
It was weird. Like,
Guys, fusion.
dude, I was thinking the same thing too.
no.
Like Pokemon fusion moves sound like a really interesting idea. I feel like that would actually give Flusso mine in an actual thing to go off on now. Because I
interesting is that there's this hack ROM that bases Pokemon that are fused. Like they fuse Pokemon together. I forgot the name of the hack ROM, but it was a really cool one.
All I
Like,
remember was Moemon.
Moemon!
In terms of Pokemon hack ROMs. Wait, did you finish that hack ROM that Peter's brother recommended you?
Yeah,
Or you?
I beat it. I beat it. But my
beat it.
God, it was hard. That ROM will fucking push you to your limit, bro. Because unless you play competitive Pokemon, you're gonna get decimated, dude. Because the whole point of the ROM is to, like, it's basically Fire Red, but with a lot of like, aside from like the like Gigantamax, Mega Evolutions being there, there's like a lot of the enemies that you fight or the gym leaders and all that, their AI is disgustingly smart. And like their Pokemon are like fucking perfectly they have their IVs and EVs just right too. So essentially all of your battles are losing hands. So unless you have like the cerebral mindset of a fucking competitive player, you're fucked. But I beat it. It took me 12 tries, but I beat it.
Interesting.
That Elite Four was not fun. Bro, you know something's not right when Gary busts out a fucking Primal Groudon, bro. Oh shit.
Boy. You know what that reminds me of? I remember you were just talking about fighting Cynthia during what was it?
BDSP.
BDSP. How was that? I heard a lot of people saying how hard it was to fight against Cynthia in that one.
Okay, for me, I think what made it hard for me was for me the most critical part is the first two Pokemon. Spiritomb is just a straight up brick, like a brick wall. Get past him, you have to deal with Weavile next. Unless you outspeed that Weavile, it'll be a little annoying too.
You kind of have to think.
And I think for me what. Oh, there's like a minor delay in audio too. So, not only that, I think what made things a little interesting for me was I had a Jirachi, and it had Calm Mind, right? So what I did was, because Gardevoir was a special attacker, I needed to spam Calm Minds just so I can how do you say this? Get enough stacks to like sweep Cynthia's team. It worked out well until Garchomp came. And that's where it fell apart. Because Jirachi has a base 100 speed and all that, in all of her stats in general, Garchomp was a tad bit faster, and that was the thing I couldn't control. Because, of course, Pokemon have different base stats. I got outsped, but poor Jirachi got Earthquake to death.
I have another.
Like, all that special attack and special defense stacks didn't work because Earthquake was a physical attacking move, so there was no dice there. So, what made things really clutch was I'm trying to remember what it was. I know I half-healthed it, but I forgot how I half-healthed it. And then my last Pokemon was Empoleon. It was the most clutch thing ever, because my gamble was if one Ice Beam will kill it because the Shuka Berry can reduce the damage of Ice type attacks, but it didn't work because it's half health. And being ×4 against like a lot of types in general is not a great thing. And a Shuka Berry could save you unless you're full health. But if you're like half health, that shit's useless. Unless your attack has been reduced significantly. But my Empoleon's attacks were just, hasn't been reduced, and Garchomp didn't have any reducing, attacks and all that. Or like attacks that reduce your stats and all that. So this is where it got really interesting and lucky. Because he's my last Pokemon, I was like, I know I won't outspeed, and if I die, I'll reset. So I tapped on Ice Beam. I got outsped in Earthquake. But because of the broken friendship mechanic, Empoleon held on, and so what friendship does is it does clutch shit like, it increases the chances of you getting a crit and surviving fatal hits. And that was one of them. My Empoleon was like 75, but got like one hit KO'd by that Earthquake. But that's where friendship mechanics come in. So my friendship points stacked on it procced on Empoleon, and it held on, leaving it with 1 health. And then I Ice Beamed that fucking Garchomp, and it went night-night. So yeah, I won by luck, literally. it was my I believe it was my first or second try taking out Cynthia because I think I probably messed up on the first one, but I can't remember. It's already hazy. But then in my second and third attempt, it was easy because I already prepared for. Bro, her team is like a joke, man. Like if you prepare for her at least, but if you don't prepare for her properly, you're the joke.
Alright, I have another idea for the next podcast. We're gonna do a Pokemon waifu tier list.
Oh boy.
Not like this. Not like this.
Gardevoir
Not like
mains
this.
be like,
Huh?
Dude. I think, why would you be doing a Pokemon waifu tier list if most of them are kinda, underage?
We're gonna have a section in there that says underage. Do not pass go.
I think that's
be in
too late. That's all of them.
shouldn't this be in the VIP chat?
No, I am not gonna get into this.
Alright.
Okay, I apologize for bringing that up. Shit. Oh, jeez.
You're good.
There goes all their
We're
fun.
okay. Yeah. I was gonna say
We'll work it out.
we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there. Don't worry about it.
And there goes episode 1. God,
Alright.
reduced to ashes.
All right, that was I have to admit that was a crazy ass first episode, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Special shouts out to Arnell on the top here. We got Jeff, Dale on my left, Boof on my right, and Naro on the bottom. I also want to say it actually turned out pretty well, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to check out more of if you missed the content here, this will be uploaded onto YouTube. So if you guys want to check out the podcast, there, feel free to check it out through there.
Arno, we're exposed. Not looking
I did.
Stop me.
It's gonna be a long podcast. I feel like we should break it up into like 4 parts for this series.
You can just post up the whole thing online,
Yeah.
or you can just like post certain clips of it.
Yeah, I probably would post it like I'll have the full one and then post certain clips of it on screen.
Kind of like the Joe Rogan format where they post the whole thing and then just take the bits and all that.
Yeah. That's kind of.
I mean, my offer still stands. My offer still stands.
D&D.
I mean, if you want to, of course. Like I can make a campaign for you, if anything. Specifically the stream. Specifically for the stream and the people you want.
The stream campaign. Oh boy. Stream campaign D&D. If you guys wanna see that, let us know in the chat. Other than that, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys again. You guys have been amazing, and I hope you guys continue to stay amazing. Anything you guys wanna say to our viewers, guys?
Hey! Remember, guys, merch!
Merch!
Get your drip ass shit, man.
Get it at
This is
B
what's-
merch. You can
this is
check it. That's what we should make point. B merch.
It's a great welcome back. Getting first straight to a podcast.
Don't worry about it.
It's alright.
I have no regrets.
It's alright. You joined in for the experience. It all worked out in the end.
Yeah.
It may or may not be my last.
But most importantly, it was nice meeting you all you lovely Twitch fans out there. So, I'm glad to. I'll definitely be in the next one for sure. I'll make time for it.
Guarantee I'm gonna be there. Because who knows what's gonna happen here.
I might be here for the next one, might not.
There might be a change in the schedule. We only did it on Saturday because it just happened to be the night where we were just kicking in. But who knows? I'm definitely looking at either Friday or Sunday to do the next podcast.
Sounds good.
For sure. So yeah, next project idea we'll let you know. We'll let you know from Sunday. So other than that, you guys have been amazing. I hope you guys continue to stay amazing. Don't forget to check me out on my socials. You can check that out over here. But you guys want to drop any of your socials also?
No,
I'll do
not-
that later. I'm kind of
not-
lazy.
Alright.
I'll do
I
that a little later.
could, but my only social media would
Think
be
about
my
it, Curly.
Twitter,
I'll
which
think
is
about
the
for a while.
fucking point. You know what?
I'll think about for a while.
Sponsored by Ultramax.
Alright.
Funny.
Well, we'll see what we'll be doing. We'll be doing tonight. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night on stream we'll probably kick off with some.
Here's my-
Who knows? We might kick off with some Valo, more Valo, or
More Valo.
I want
If
to.
you want.
We could try something. We could try something different. There's a game. There's a game I want to try out. It's called what is it?
Elden Ring.
No. Shit. I'm broke for Elden Ring.
I just
Oh, sorry.
randomly just.
If somebody wants to donate Elden Ring, I will. I will love you forever. But no, it's
You're
called...
selling yourself for Elden Ring.
What? It looks good. It's a nice looking game. All right. I thought. Look, I like Dark Souls. I like the what was that drawing game? That's scribble. Gartic.io. We definitely gotta play that
Alright.
game.
All right, for sure.
All right. Y'all know what to do. I love you guys. You guys have been amazing, and as always, stay groovy, y'all. Peace out. Don't forget to join me on the raid. We're gonna go raid somebody tonight. Usually in our raid we try to raid somebody from the island of Saipan or from Guam or from any other island in the CNM Island. So let's see who's online tonight. For
Oh
this,
my god. What do I regret posting?
I'm gonna let's pay a visit to. Oh, okay. I got one. She's streaming Apex Legends right now. She's doing a 24-hour stream. God bless her soul. I don't know how the hell you do a 24-hour stream, but let's go show her some love.
You're gonna try it yourself sooner or later, my guy, and we'll help you.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
Fuck it, 24-hour D&D stream.
Wait, aren't you gonna tell the crew before we head off? But it may or may not be my last.
Alright, man. It has also come down to that time, man. This is the first time you've seen our boy Jeff here on camera, and this may or may not be the last time you see him on stream. But if you guys noticed, he was here in the stream multiple times. He played with us during Valorant, man. And dude has one of the sickest Yoru maids out there. I'm telling you, man, this guy has the skills to pay the bills, like without a doubt. Man, I'm gonna miss this dude. So, anything you wanna mention, Jeff?
Time to jump.
Oh. So yeah. We'll see how the time rolls out for tomorrow's stream. But yeah, if we don't play Discord, we'll probably do some card control. Oh, you do have a question. Okay. One of my mods has a question.
What's up?
Alright, what's your question, Omar? No, not that question.
Oh boy.
6
God.
inches.
Do you agree that Baka is a simp?
For sure. Sorry, man. It's already there.
Yeah,
I was not paid to say this, but I fully agree that he is a simp, and don't forget to get his merch.
Yeah,
That's a good way to put.
the
I send you a Chica photo right now. Are you gonna react on stream?
Yes, I do.
It's the SpongeGar meme.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Everyone we here agrees.
No, just for the hell of it, I'm kind of curious to see what you got.
Do I have it right now? Is the main question. I will see first if I have it.
Wait, yo, real talk. Just double checking. Is the is the podcast over?
Oh, the podcast.
We're just gonna send our goodbyes. We're just gonna say our goodbyes.
Got
After I
it. Just
send
double
it.
check. Just doing it.
After you send the pic, I'm curious to know now.
Alright.
There,
Let's go. Let's.
I sent it to you, DM.
He's
Enjoy. It's wholesome. It's wholesome. No dirty. No dirty.
no R34 type shit. Wait, let me see.
We're not getting bumped today. None of us are getting
Oh
bumped.
shit! That's pretty good.
Oh, we're getting bumped. We're getting bumped.
Don't worry, guy. Still,
Which still proves today, boys. He's a simper chica.
shut up!
No. It's already there, the wallpaper. Anyways, you gotta say goodbyes.
Wow, we're really gonna cut it out. Okay. Thank you guys again so much. Don't forget to join me on the ring. I'll see you guys later. Stay groovy, y'all, and peace out.
Bye.
Later. God. I swear. that was insane. I'm doing that thing. You know how Game Grumps does it, where like they do a discussion right after this.